My name is Martin Velasco, and I am fit to the position of president because in Xavier, my old school, I have seen the problems and trials of life, and I would like to address that issue. Just as people helped me to become the man I am today, I would also like to be a man for others as well. I am running for president because I want to be in a position where I can inspire people to do their best, so that the Philippines will become better and that it will be a wonderful and safe place for people to live in. I am seeing that the Philippines truly have good and resourceful people, and I see that there is potential in the Philippines for us to become better and improve. But my predecessors have been unable to unlock that potential and have lost their momentum. Nowadays, as we can see in the Philippines, we have constant flooding and fewer response teams, and the quality of our education, to be honest, is deteriorating. Today, I will be speaking of how our military works and how we can protect ourselves from internal and external threats, and for our educational system to flourish, to make sure that people will grow up to be the best they can be, not only to their family and friends, but for the country. First problem that I would like to discuss is our military. I have seen in readings by military experts and overseas journalists that the Philippines ranks 40 out of 120 countries in terms of our military, which I consider to be ineffective. One example can be taken from the typhoon event in 2013, which I believe is Typhoon Haiyan, where the armed forces of the Philippines were delayed and slowed down in the evacuation and the distribution of provisions to victims. They relied on boats, motorcycles, as opposed to the Americans with their cargo planes, helicopters, and troop carriers. Also, orders never simply came. Why? It's because simply there is no communication service. Our weapons are hand-downs from America during the Vietnam War era. Need I say that these are not only obsolete, but they also malfunction. Noticing the high tensions between Philippines and China, I want to fund our military and to utilize our resources, create more advanced weaponry, to make sure that if we are attacked by terrorists or any other factor, we will be equipped and we will defend the country. I would also like to open up facilities where scholars and scientists can research and work to develop and create better quality weapons and improved armor for this country, and to continue collaborating with our allies so that we can also learn from them. I want to make sure that the Philippines is powerful enough that they are in league with the United States and China in terms of our military, so we will not be defenseless in the face of a catastrophe. Next is the aspect of our educational system. I would like to address the issues of the quality of the education in the Philippines and how the government funds our education. This is because I want to tap the inner enthusiasm of the Filipinos to work and study hard. Firstly, quality of our education has declined for many years. Even only 8,000 of a million high school students pass standardized tests. Secondly, we can see that the government, in all honesty, has not done much to support our education. Classes are oversized to the point that public school students share books and even seats. Instead of clearly investing in education, our funds were diverted to bogus NGO organizations, of which were misused for agricultural reform programs. The funds that were lost there were being pocketed by self-serving individuals. I would like to make sure that every student can afford to pay for their tuition in school. And how I will make sure that all taxes, even a single peso, will not be abused by self-serving individuals and will really go to where they are intended, which is for the benefit of our education. Also, I want to make sure that the teachers are well equipped and trained to teach the new generation of Filipinos. My fellow countrymen, I am sure that my vision is your vision too. A vision of a better country and a better home for everyone. I will make sure in my absolute power and with the help of my cabinet that by the grace of God, we, each of us are not defenseless and that the government will fulfill its promise to protect you from any harm and that the youth of today will hopefully become the bright future of tomorrow. If you value these ideals, you share my vision. To some of you, I may not be the best candidate now, but I assure you that in being president, I will not abuse my power for my personal interest. I will make sure that corruption is rooted out from our government seats and be given to honest individuals because they stand in our way and hinder from our vision from being fulfilled. My fellow Filipinos, rest assured that all your taxes and honest contributions for the betterment of our society will not be in vain. They will be used truly for the betterment of the Philippines as long as you vote for me. But one man cannot lead the Philippines to prosperity. I will need all of your help. As the leader of the country, I will only show you the way. But do not be mistaken, I will walk with you. And I want to make sure we can achieve our vision for a new prosperous Philippines, of which we call our home. Thank you.